Hey everybody, it's the Black Ghost again. I got another thing to crack. This is an MLB Showdown 2002 draft pack. I've already done a couple of the football ones, but MLB Showdown was a lot more popular. I've got here an MLB Showdown 2002 card. This is a Showdown Stars promo of Nick Johnson, who at that point was an up-and-coming Yankee. He was later dealt to the Washington Nationals and then later dealt back to the Yankees before he kind of washed out of baseball. But I'm going to crack this pack. This is a draft pack, so you can use this to draft your own team. You can also use it to get a whole bunch of 45 strategy cards. It also comes with 15 random players. The best part about this is it guarantees you a foil. Now, I don't have a whole lot of foils that I still need for this particular set, but we're gonna go ahead and see which ones I need before I crack this pack. So hold on a sec. Alright, so I picked up my 2002 rule book. It says don't read this rule book until you've played with the rules on the playmat. What it did, if you do find yourself a two-player starter set, you can find them pretty easily on eBay for 2002, 2003, and 2001. And actually, 2001 is really hard to find the starter sets, but 2000, 2002, and 2003 you can find two-player starter sets. But the rules in the mat were the easy rules. These were the I think they were advanced rules, and then you can add in expert rules as well. But in the back of these has a list of all the different cards, and I am only missing a handful of cards here. I'm missing Randy Johnson from the Diamondbacks, Tony Batista from the Orioles, Adam Dunn from the Reds, Todd Helton from the Rockies, Lance Berkman from the Houston Astros, Carlos Beltran from the Royals, Bernie Williams from the Yankees, Jason Giambi and Tim Hudson from the Athletics, Phil Nevin from the Padres, and Albert Pujols, from St. Louis Cardinals, and those are all foils. So hopefully our foil is one of those guys. If not, well, who knows, maybe I'll sell some repacks or get on eBay and try to make this $5 with $3 shipping worth of a MLB Showdown pack back. Alright, so the cool part about these is there's a whole lot of packaging. So you already see you got the players in the back, and then the strategy cards, which make up a big, thick part of this deck, are on the top. I'm pretty sure the foil comes last out of the players. Alright, so there's all the players. Here's the strategy cards. Strategy card for this game. They changed the design a little bit. This is how they looked the first 3 seasons. And I believe in 04, 05, actually the first 4 seasons. Aughts, 01, 02, and 03. But 04, 05 they became mostly picture, and then what they did was the text was here, and then they were named and had defense. Some of these have flavor text, and I missed the ones that have flavor text. So there's offense, defense, and utility. You've seen one of each so far. Trying to find one that has flavor text. Maybe these ones don't have flavor text anymore. There we go. Last Chance has flavor text. It says Biggio is trying to hit a last chance home run. And it says a walk-off home run is a home run hit by the home team in their final at-bat that wins the game. Some of the flavor text is good. There's one about Earl Weaver. One by Earl Weaver that's, there are 3 things that win baseball games: pitching, fundamentals, and 3-run homers. This is before Bonds also broke the all-time home run record. So actually the flavor text not so good on this one. But, just some sweet guys. Tie goes to the runner, unless the umpire thinks the throw got there first. So those are those. And these are the player cards. They'll give you, I think, 1 pitcher and a couple other guys. So you're supposed to be able to have a full team. So I've got a pitcher, couple pitchers. I got Glendon Rush, Paulie Konerko to play first, Joe Rand at third, Mark L. Johnson, my catcher, Raul Mondesi in the outfield, Nelson Figueroa as another starter, Michael Young, who's also, I guess, going to play third, and hey, there's the Carlos Beltran that I didn't have. Hooray! I got one that I didn't have. Yeah! So there's Carlos Beltran in all his shiny glory. The on base, you roll a d20, and if your on base as a player beats the pitcher's control plus the dice roll, the d20 dice roll, then you get to roll. If the d20 plus the pitcher's control, which is usually 1 to 6, then the pitcher gets the advantage. So just like in real baseball, the pitcher gets the advantage most of the time. At least 2 out of 3 times. If you're a 333 hitter, the pitcher will get the advantage. But he plays center field with a +3 and left-right with a +2, which are basically the max you can have out there. He's high speed, speed of A. He's better than 20, which used to be the top speed, and he also is a switch hitter. So this is a pretty sweet Carlos Beltran card. He also doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So there's a nice foil, going to get put in a wrapper. Derek Lowe, another pitcher. Dante Bichette, another outfielder. Royce Clayton, a shortstop. Chad Curtis, another outfielder. Jared Washburn, another starter. Mike Remlinger, there's my reliever. So theoretically it says a playable team of 15 random cards. So let's put Carlos Beltran in a sleeve here. Let's pick all these guys up out of the way, all the strat cards. And let's see if I actually have a playable team. So there it is, center field. There's a reliever. There's one starter. Let's put Chad Curtis in the outfield. Royce Clayton at short. Dante Bichette doesn't have really good outfield numbers. Oh, Derek Lowe is a closer. So there I've got a starter, a reliever, and a closer. Here's Michael Young. Oh, that's right, he was a second baseman back then. Nelson Figueroa as an additional starter. Raul Mondesi in the outfield. Mark L. Johnson behind the plate. Joe Randa at third. Paulie Konerko at first. And 2 more starters. Going in order of points, which is how they made you. Originally, you could put your pitchers in any order you want. And then people started abusing that, so they made it so that your highest point pitcher went first in any series that you played, or if you played in a tournament, your highest paid point pitcher went first. So, and you only had a rotation of 4 guys. You didn't have a 5-man rotation. So days when Glendon Rush pitched, my bullpen would really get taxed if I were to try to make this a team. Especially seeing as they have very low control. The control numbers, if they go more than the innings pitched that are written on their cards, Russ Ortiz has a 4 control, and actually we'll focus on the card. Here we go. It's a starter with 7 innings pitched, he's 570 points. So in the 8th inning, he'd be effectively a +3 to his control. But he's got pretty good outs. On a 20-sided die without any assistance, he gets a 19 to 26 on a single. Now you can, the stat cards that I showed you before can add to rolls, but still trying to get more than a 27 to get a homer is pretty hard. So this team's not terrible, I guess. There's not a lot going for it. It's a pretty low budgeted team. So if I were trying to make this just a team start playing right out of the box, I probably wouldn't do well. But since it was a random grab to try to get a foil that I did not have, Carlos Beltran, it really worked. So that's exciting. So what I get to do is open my book here, flip to the page that says Kansas City Royals, and mark off the little dot that says Carlos Beltran. And then some of them have dots next to the name. I get to circle the name this time to show that I have all the cards from the Kansas City Royals. I have basically the whole common sets for every MLB Showdown 2002. I spent way too much money on this damn game. But, there we go. Now the Royals have an extra outfielder. So, I'm very excited. That was very cool. Well worth the so many dollars because I get to make a video for you, and I get a guy I didn't have. This guy probably would eBay for $4, you know, including shipping and handling. So, you know, about half, it costs about half the pack, so the other half of the pack I either need to repackage for eBay, or, you know, just write it off as an expense to entertain you fine good people. So, thanks for that. Coming up, I should be getting some repacks that I bought, just to show you how terribly bad Magic the Gathering repacks are. And also I got a mixed box of Return to Ravnica blocks, so 12 of each. Return to Ravnica, Gatecrash, and Dragon's Maze. So I'm hoping to pull all the shots, just all of them. So when I have those, I'll post those. So keep watching, keep giving the thumbs, that's up. That's up. Thumbs up, not thumbs down, to my videos, and like and subscribe and what have you. Alright, do what it says.